Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Dorothy. In today's video I'll be sharing with you how to cut and sew this beautiful flace skirt with front slit. It's actually a two-piece as you can see in this video, but I separated the video so that it will not be too long. The video for this wrap crop top is on this channel, so I will leave the link of the video on end screen and also in the description box. So if you haven't seen that video, click the link on end screen to watch the video next. And don't forget to give this video a thumb up because your like will really impact the growth of this channel. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome, my darling. On this channel I post videos on pattern drafting and sewing tutorials, so if this is something you are interested in, then you will definitely need to subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so you get notified to when I drop new video. And if you have any question, any suggestion, any feedback at the end of this video, go to the comment section, drop your comment, I'll respond to it. Now let's get started with the video. The material that I'm using for this tutorial is this beautiful crepe fabric. What I'm having here is 3 yards, so I'll be using this 3 yards to make the top, that is the wrap crop top, and also the flace skirt. So guys, I'm going to take this fabric out because I'll be using paper to demonstrate and explain how I am going to fold this fabric to cut out the 180-degree flay. I'm using paper to explain how to cut the 180-degree flay because the table cannot contain it if I should fold this fabric on the table. So guys, I will be using this newspaper to explain how to draft the 180-degree flay, and when we are done with that, we are going to transfer the same explanation on the main fabric. To draft the 180-degree flay, you're going to be folding your pattern paper or your fabric in a bias form like this, or in a rectangular form, just the way you see me doing. To fold it, you pick one of the edge of the pattern or fabric, then fold it like this. So when you're done folding, this is how it should look like. Now to draft this, on this point here or on this side here, you're going to locate half of your waist measurement plus your zipper allowance. Since the waist measurement we are working with is 35, then I added 1 inch for zipper allowance, making it 36. So you divide this figure by 2, that is 36 divided by 2, 18 inches. So you're just going to locate where the 18 inches sits on this top here. I hope you can see how I am using my measuring tape to locate it. This newspaper is just for demonstration. So when you have found where half of your waist measurement plus your zipper allowance sit, then you're just going to use your marker or your chalk to highlight the point. Okay, after that you're just going to place your measuring tape on this sharp point here or on this apex, then you measure down to this point you marked to get the figure. Whatever figure you have is your waist radius, so you're just going to measure that figure, which is your waist radius, all the way around to curve out your waistline. Once you have marked your waist radius, you're just going to use a marker to connect all of this point like this, and this is your waistline. After marking your waistline, the next thing is to take the length of the skirt. So you can do this by placing your measuring tape on the waistline, then you come down by the length of the skirt you are working on. Let's say the length of the skirt we are working with is 8 inches. I'm just going to place the measuring tape on the waistline like this, then I'll mark the 8 inches all the way around. Once you are done marking the length of the skirt, you're just going to use your marker to connect all of this dotted line like this. After that, we are just going to cut this out. To work on the slit, on this folded part, that is on this center front, you're just going to come in by half of your nipple to nipple measurement and mark it. After that, you're just going to use a ruler to connect this point all the way down to the length of the skirt. Now I'm going to use my scissors to cut this out. To cut this out, I'm going to lift up the first fold, then I'll cut through this line that I wrote. So guys, this is how the two pieces is going to look like. To work on the slit, you're just going going to place the two pieces together, right side facing each other. Then you stitch from your waistline up to the point where you want your slit to start. So guys, that's how to draft the 180-degree flay. Now we are going to transfer what we just did here on the main fabric, and I will explain it again for those who do not understand. Maybe this second explanation you will understand better. On the main fabric, you're going to fold your fabric in a bias form like this. After that, you will use a measuring tape to locate half of your waist measurement. On this half of your waist measurement, you're going to include your zipper allowance. So you're going to add your zipper allowance plus your waist circumference measurement, then you divide it by 2, then you look for where the half of it sits on the folded fabric. Like the waist measurement I am working on is 35, then the zipper allowance is 1 inch. So I added 35 plus the 1 inch zipper allowance, making it 36. So when you divide it by 2, we have 18 inches. So I will just use my chalk to mark the both side. After that, I'll place my measuring tape on this pointed edge and I'll measure all the way down to the point I mark half of my waist measurement, and the figure right at this point is the waist radius. So I'm just going to maintain that waist radius and mark it all the way around to create the waist. After that, I'm just going to use my scissors to cut through the dotted line. We have cut out the waistline. The next thing we are going to do is to mark the length of the skirt. So I'll place my measuring tape on the waistline. Then I'll come down by the length of the skirt that I am working with. Then I'll mark it all the way around. The length of the skirt I am working with is 31. Then I added 1 inch extra for hemming allowance, making it 32. So from the waistline, I'm marking 32 inches all the way around. After marking this, I'm just going to use my scissors to cut through the broken lines. To work on the one side slit, on this center front here, I'm going to mark half of the nipple to nipple measurements that I am working with. The nipple to nipple measurement I am working with is 8 inches. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So from the center front, I mark 4 inches. Now I'm going to use my ruler to connect this point I marked on the waistline all the way down to the length of the flay. Now I will use my scissors to cut through this line I just drew. You might not be seeing the line that I roll, but I can see it from here. To sew this, you're going to place this smaller piece on this bigger one, right side facing each other. Then you're going to go over to the sewing machine and stitch this together from the waistline all the way down to where you want your slit to start. My sister, who I'm making this for, want to reveal some flesh, so from the waistline I came down by 13 inches and marked. Now I will take this over to the sewing machine and I will stitch from the waistline all the way down to this 13 inches point that I marked. So guys, this is what I have after I was done joining the two pieces together. So the next thing we are going to be working on is the band. To work on the band, you're just going to arrange the skirt waistline together, then measure it. So when I arranged the skirt waistline like this, then I measured it, I had 18 inches. Remember, this is on fold, so when I open it up, it will be 36 inches. Now let's work on the band. So guys, I'm done cutting out the band. As you can see, the length of this band is 36 inches, while the width of the band is 5 inches. If you are working with a much lighter fabric, you can iron paper stay on your band to give it some strength, but for me, I will just fix the band directly on the skirt. To fix the band on the skirt, you're going to fold the band into two like this, just the way you see me doing. Then you place the band on the waistline. You can use your office pin to pin it together, but for me, I'm just going to arrange the band on the waistline just the way you see me doing. Then I will take this over to the sewing machine and I will stitch the band on the skirt waistline by half an inch sewing allowance. So let me go and do this and bring it so that you see what we have. So guys, this is what I have after I was done fixing the band. You can see how neat it looks. Don't worry about the edges. By the end of this video, I'll be hemming all the rough edges. So the next thing we are going to be working on is to finish up the center back. So you arrange the center back like this, just the way you see me doing. After that, I'll go over to the sewing machine and fix the zipper and also block the remaining part of the center back. So let me go and do this and bring it so that I see what we have. So guys, this is what I have after I was done fixing the zipper, and when I was done with that, I decided to weave all the rough edges. You can see how neat it now look. Let me turn this over to the right side so that you see what it looks like on the right side, and this is what it looks like on the right side. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to hem the lines. So I'll fold in the edge like this, then I'll run a stitch all the way around. As for the slit part, it's already weaved, so the next thing I'll be doing is to just fold it in, then I'll use helming gun to hold it down. So guys, this is what I have after I was done helming the length of the skirt, and I have also used helming gun to hold down the slit. You can decide to run a stitch on the slit so that it doesn't lose after watching it a couple of times. So we are basically done with this tutorial. If you find this video helpful, give this video a thumb up, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do well to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I drop new video. And if you have any question, feedback, or you want to suggest a style for me to recreate, let me know in the comment section. For now, bye. See you all in my next video.